Okay, can you tell me what the name of your center is and what your name is?
I'm Bridgit Gale, and I work at Busy Beast Preschool.
And Bridget, how long have you been in the project, or what have you been doing as part of the Social Emotional Early Childhood project?
So, this is my second year involved in the project. The first year I was involved as a teacher. The second year now I'm involved as a mentor. And I've also been involved as a parent as well because I have a child that's in our center. So, threefold.
And can you tell me, can you tell teachers that are starting off in this project one thing that you've learned or something that they should be looking for as they're in this project?
That's kind of hard to say one thing that I've learned. It's really a culmination of lots of little things that I've learned. But just a different approach, teaching the kids how to deal with their emotions and that emotions are okay. But a lot of it is how I deal with myself and my emotions, which directly affects how they deal with their self. So that's been a big part of it too, looking inward.
When I was at your center last, you showed me a picture, and I'm going to show everybody else a picture. Can you tell me a little bit about what happened and also what you've learned through the project that has influenced this within your center?
Sure.
And who is in this picture here?
These are two little boys that are at our center. And this was just so great to see. And this is a situation that has occurred repeatedly in our center, especially lately, and it's just really great to see everything that we're putting in place come together. So in this particular incident, these two little boys were having some problems with each other, and I noticed that, and I pulled them aside and gave them the two seats here for them to sit down and see if they could work out with each other what was going on. And this one little boy was very he's a very aggressive kind of kid, handsy, and the other kid's reaction to when he gets upset about things is to cry. So we had two different situations that we were looking at. And they actually came together and solved their problem, where the first boy just said, "Hey, I didn't like that you did that," and then he was done. He was fine. He wanted to go play. He told him how he felt, and in his eyes, the problem was solved. So he ran off. But then I pointed out to him that the other boy still was having problems, and it didn't seem that it was solved. And what could he do? And he ran away. And I thought, oh, he's just going to leave, and I didn't know what was going to happen. So I just watched him to see where he was going. And he actually ran over to the tissue box and got a tissue to help this little boy dry up his tears, because he thought that would help him to feel a little better. So, and it actually worked. The second little boy found comfort in knowing that his friend cared enough to go get him a tissue. And to me, this is at the point where everything has come together that we've been learning in the project. It kind of ties it all together, that a lot of it we have to look at for ourselves, like how can we change ourselves emotionally, but also, how to get along with other people too, and how to meet their needs or help them to meet their needs.
Now, those two have built skills, some empathy skills at a young age. What other skills have the children in your center learned?
How to handle social situations, what to do when problems occur that they don't like, and to let their friends know that they don't like it. So just communication skills, being able to talk to their friends to solve problems instead of hitting, grabbing, biting, or sulking. We used to see a lot of that. And then like being able to label feelings, knowing how they feel and what that means, and that it's okay to feel that way, because we all have feelings, and it's okay if you're sad, it's okay, if you're happy, those kind of things.
What other community organizations have you connected with that you've invited to your parent meetings to give them some additional support?
Right now we're working with Grace Hill, to help our families get some information where they come in and they can educate our parents as well.
And then anything that you would like to finally tell a teacher that is just starting off and doesn't quite know what they were signed up for?
Well, you're in the right place. This is just a great opportunity. So absorb as much as you can. It really is a good place to start. It's not something that you're going to be able to walk into your classroom and do once and expect everything to change, but if you really stay focused and on task with this, you will definitely start to notice the changes that can occur. So you definitely have to put yourself into the project if you want to benefit from it, but it is, as you can see from this picture, a great learning experience for yourself and for the kids.
And then interestingly enough, talking about yourself, one of the things that you did was kind of going outside your comfort zone, was that you actually co-presented with me today with our final group for last week and then this week. And how did it feel teaching your peers about social development, especially focusing on girls?
Well, girls is a little harder for me because that's definitely not my comfort zone. I have 3 brothers. I grew up in a boy environment, and I have 2 boys myself, and actually my classroom right now is mainly all boys. It's usually like 9 boys and 1 girl every day, so we're definitely on the boy end of things, but I think that that it's a great experience. Anytime you can push yourself, that's when that leads you to improving things, so I think it was a great experience.
Well, thank you for your time. And anything else you'd like to add?
Go Gina.